Hey, we're back on the green screen, guys. That's right, we're probably going to be doing a lot more green screen videos since the temperature outside's cold. But you know, today, we're going to do something. We're going to shake things up a little bit. That's right, we're going to shake it up. I'm ready for this. I'm pumped. Now, every so often, you might hear my air unit go off if you remember from last year of the winter time. So let's overlook that. I can't edit that out. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. I've never tried. But anyway, let me tell you what's going on. Something that I want to make a video about. And maybe this might help others. Then again, it just might piss you off. I'm not aiming to make you mad, but it's something to think about. Let's get started. It has something to do with social media, okay? Let me paint the picture. Within the last couple weeks, I've been getting comments to myself or people coming to me and talking to me about, well, this happened the other day and it just pissed me off. And it's not just by one person, it's by many people I consider friends. And I do feel for them, so I give them my advice. And here's what I tell them, okay? Now, I go to a lot of different social medias out there. One's Facebook. 2 is Twitter. 3, Skype. You know, that's the main 3. And when I'm in Skype, I interact with a lot of other people. So when you're interacting with a lot of people, you're going to get some negative. It's going to happen. You cannot escape from it. It all depends on how you interact when they give you something that you don't want to hear. Not all things going to be lovely to you. They're not going to be like, oh, it is a pleasure to see you. No. Some of it's going to be downright mean. And it's how you handle the mean is if you should stay there or not. So what I told my friends were, if this is aggravating you, then why bother going back? I mean, if I go to a certain place and I'm getting nothing but negative, or more than one person's being negative, I may not return, or I'm sure in the hell not going to show the individual that gave me negativity that it upset me. Because that's what they're doing anyway. They're called trolls. In case you guys were just born yesterday, and just in case, some people are only out there on the social media to upset you. Only you. Well, and others too. And when you run across these individuals, that's all they want to do is say something to you that's going to piss you off. All you got to do is not let it aggravate you. But if you can't do that, then don't go back. Let me give you an example. I like my examples. Last night, I heated something up in the microwave, okay? We've all done that, right? So I'm basically, let's cut the jump cuts from here, okay? So I'm basically, put it in there. It's heating up. I'm like, it was in there for about maybe 3 minutes. Me, sometimes I don't think, The ding, ding. So I open up the door. Ooh, that's hot. Now, am I going to repeat this the next day? Oh, okay, I completely forgot about getting burned. No, I learn. That's not always true, but just go with it. I'm not going to go in there and burn myself again, so why in the hell am I going to put myself in a spot and some social media out, surrounding and get myself hurt? If I can't say something to the individual that said something like, give you an example. Give you a great example. And I get this all the time. Come on, seriously, folks. You don't think I don't get some whacked out comments? Back a couple months ago, a guy said to me, he's like, you look like a billy goat. He not wrong. Seriously, you are disgusting. How do you even walk around with that on your face? I'd be embarrassed to even hang out with you. So what do is, I was like, oh, gee whiz, we could be friends. Seriously. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take your criticism and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to just shave it off because I'm not making you happy. And for me to make you happy, that's very important. I'm sorry you don't like the way I look. It didn't bother me. And once the individual seen it didn't bother me, he started laughing. He says, "You may look like a billy goat, Mike, but you sure is funny." I mean, seriously. And we kind of became friends. Folks, if social media is bothering you and if you can't handle it and you can't just let it roll off of you, then don't go. There's a lot of things. Let's go to Facebook. There's a lot of posts in there I read. I want to put my 2 cents in. But I won't do it because I know it's going to start conflict. Now, this whole thing is, if you don't want conflict, if you don't want bad comments, then don't do it. I will not type in certain things on certain posts on Facebook because I know immediately it's going to start a fire. Maybe wrong choice of words because of the building I showed you yesterday, but, and by the way, they're starting to tear that down. When I get it down, I have that in the video. I may not get them tearing it down, but okay, that's another day. So anyway, today, if it's on the internet, you're filled with social media. There's always going to be somebody that's going to reply to your comments, or if you're talking voice to voice, they're going to not like you. Not everybody's going to like you. And with that being said, you can't wear your feelings on your shirt sleeve. You know, if it bothers you that damn bad, then don't go to it. So if it's Skype, and you're going to different places where there's a lot of gathering of people, and one individual says something bad to you, or two individuals, either come back with a snappy comeback to show them, hey, you did not upset me. Do not fight with them. Do not get on that microphone and say, oh, really? You want to start something? No! All that's doing is putting gasoline on that fire. You show them it didn't upset you, and you roll on. Because once they don't have nothing to work with, that troll will move on as well. I don't know what happened within the last week, but I had many of my friends just out of nowhere saying, this person said this to me and it hurt. This person said this to me and it hurt. And I told them, I was like, don't let it bother you. You know, you gotta, I can't say that in my videos. I was gonna say you gotta grow something, but you cannot let it bother you. You have control over this. And see, that's what gets me is, it's almost like they think they don't have control. As simple as hitting that little X button. Then you get back to, oh, what's this? This is reality. This is your reality. Not inside there. That's a reality you're joining. So, and you know, they don't get it still. They don't freaking get it. As a matter of fact, they get a little angry with me because I try to help them. Well, the way I look at that is, I could tell you once, don't bug me again. Folks, social media getting you down, then exit out. Or, do what I do. Agree with them. You know? Who's it going to hurt? I don't care. Yes. I mean, look at me, for God's sakes. I do YouTube videos, okay? I put my mug out there for the world to see. You don't think for 1 second I don't get a lot of wrong feedback? I do. You're right. I'm a billy goat. I'm an old man that does nothing better but make videos for YouTube. My videos suck. Well, I like them. That's all that matters to me anyway. Well, that and some of my friends like them. It could say a lot of dirty things to me. Sometimes it does get to me, and when it gets to me and I don't have a comeback, and I don't know what else to do, I exit out. That goes with YouTube comments. I don't read them if they're really bad. Skype, X out. Facebook, skip on past that section. Twitter, same thing. So folks, if you can't handle it, get the hell out of the kitchen. Don't be like me and burn your fan. Because I learned on that. Of course, that should not have been a good analogy because, you know, next time I use the microwave, I'm going to burn myself again. But you get the picture. Alright guys, it's cold in my production room. It's cold. One day I will get a proper heating down here. One day. And, oh, it feels good to be back here again. Seriously, I don't know what I'm going to put behind me. I want to try to put something behind me that's not really so much a picture. Just to see. If you guys like I'm thinking about maybe putting a blue background. If you guys like that, leave me comments. Or do you want the picture of something? I don't know what I want to do on the green screen, but I want something a little bit different than what I've used in the past. But until next time, come on! Let's get out of here. You ready to go upstairs, Stormy? You know I cannot, excuse me, I cannot come down here in my production room without her following me. She gets excited. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow.